What is up, guys, and welcome to the Casual Wrestling YouTube channel, your headquarters for Raw, SmackDown, and all casual wrestling content. Every week we hang out in Discord during Raw and SmackDown, then immediately go live for a post-show reactions and breakdowns live on YouTube and TikTok. If you want to support the channel, you can do that through YouTube Super Chats or by joining the Casual Wrestling YouTube membership. Housekeeping right off the bat, SummerSlam watch party is this weekend. The stream will start when the main event begins, and it's a Roman Reigns watch party. So we'll should we have some Roman Reigns decorations, Lauren?
Yes, definitely.
Some Roman Reigns party favors and things like that.
Yeah.
So if anybody hasn't noticed, setup's a little different today. With these live streams, you're now got your own section of the studio. You are running the boards, running the chat, running the. You're in charge of all of making you're the heartbeat of the show now.
So if there's problems, you can blame me.
Yeah. So if there's problems, that's a you thing. I am now over on my own little setup over here, this desk, which is much more comfortable than the old couch we had. I hated that couch.
Me too. There's lots of moving around because I can never get comfortable.
Yeah, I felt like the camera angle was funny. This is much more comfortable. So okay, but I can't see the chat right now. I'm gonna try and get it up on my phone so I can see it. But what do we want to start off talking about? Do we want to start off talking about the main event, Lauren?
Yeah, let's talk about the main event first.
So we got Gunther and Finn Balor. That's the kind of main event. Or I guess we could start off before we get there. Let's rank Raw. What did you give Raw? What is the chat saying they gave Raw?
So I think people are coming over from the other link right now.
Okay, so it's still we're still getting people.
Up,
then
yeah.
we'll get kind of set up.
So
I'm gonna try and bring the chat up on
our Raw ranking in a little bit and figure it out.
Okay, so I've got it up now. Okay.
No, it's not the old home studio. Y'all just know Dustin likes to change things every 5 minutes. We're still in the new studio we just built today. I just got a fucking wild hair to build a new desk. And then the next time that we come on, it's gonna look even different.
No, I think this is it. This is the final. This is the final setup.
Okay.
This is I like this desk, so I can sit here, and if there's a guest, we can sit on the sides. So I like that. Looks like people are coming over. I can see the chat now. Jim Crack said 3. We got Wavy D with 6 out of 10. We've got We Too Deep with 5 out of 10. I'm at a 6. I wrote down 6.5. I'm giving it some leadway because it was a go-home show. I thought the main event was good. That's the best you can do on a show where you're sliding into a premium live event. I think that's almost how you have to do it. Did you just give kind of a fantasy type matchup? We haven't seen Finn Balor and Gunther. I don't know if we've ever seen it, but I don't know. We haven't seen it in a while. That was a good main event. That was a good. Nothing incredibly spectacular happened tonight. We did get we got some information. I think that was pertinent to the future of Monday Night Raw. We know now that the Wyatt Six are going to be wrestling next week, so that's a big deal.
Yeah, Dexter Lumis.
Dexter Lumis looks like a crazy motherfucker. Yeah. Dexter Lumis has definitely stepped the game up. He looks crazy.
I had no idea who he was at first.
Yeah, so I kept asking. I says, that Dexter Lumis, right? That's Dexter Lumis, and you're like, I don't know. He's got long hair. He's got like dreadlocks now, right?
No, part of me is like, I want to know, is that his real hair? Did he get extensions? How did he get them? How long did he take to grow them? Are they real?
Yeah, that it felt I think we could do away with the little videotapes now. The first ones with Bo Dallas were good. The one with Eric Rowan was good. The last two have been dog shit. The Nikki Cross and the Dexter Lumis one, they didn't give us any real information. They're now just kind of making weird spooky noises and things like that. So I don't need one for Joe Gacy if it's just going to be more of the same shit. I'm good with where we're at. But I do like the presentation. I like the package. I like seeing them come out and get physical. And I like that we know now we're going to get to see the Wyatt Six for the first time next week. Interesting. SummerSlam's already packed up, so we're not doing, I like Triple H coming out and saying that here on Monday Night Raw because it sets the expectation there won't be any Wyatt Six at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So we don't have to wait in anticipation. We don't have to look around to see what's happening. We know for sure what SummerSlam is 7 matches, and it's going to be a hell of a card.
Do you think that's a smart move because then it doesn't leave room for like false expectations?
100%. Yeah. I think that a lot of times we sit around and we wonder, is this going to happen? And it never happens. And then ultimately we almost leave disappointed for no good reason because something we wanted. So setting the expectation that, okay, next week we get the Wyatt 6. That's a Monday thing. So SummerSlam is SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I got to see them kind of in their gear. I assume that's what, they're going to take the mask off now. It's obvious. They take the mask off to get physical. We kind of saw their gear. We saw Nikki Cross is willing to get physical with the men. So they're allowing some crossover there. And we saw, once again, Bo Dallas. The whole package and presentation of this group has been phenomenal. Now, once the lights turn on, this is the problem, right? This is always the fears. Once the lights turn on, how long does this gimmick hold up?
Forever.
You think so? I mean, you really think
I think like if you have like an interesting entrance and like you can keep the story somewhat going. I mean, I don't know what the point of them is, like, but but what was the point of Sister Abigail and stuff?
Yeah. I mean,
it's to me was always the most exciting. I was just like,
but I think this is kind of the argument that gets made about Bray Wyatt is after the entrance, after all that, it just, you're a monster, but what does that mean? Like, these are monsters, but what's that? And like, I have some issues. I wrote down some things about the Wyatt 6 I want to talk about, right? Okay. Number one thing I wrote down is if they can work in stereo, I think they will be fun to watch. We saw a finishing type maneuver where Rowan picked somebody up and power bombed them on somebody else. If they are a cohesive unit and they all come together and they work together, then I think they'll be effective. I think that they continue to be presented well. The Dexter Lumis look, it definitely caught me off guard. But the thing that I wrote down that I think I'm kind of most interested in is when the lights turn on, does this still feel authentic, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing I kind of wrote down that I want to talk about was I don't want to hear any more about suspensions and people apologizing to referees. I didn't like the Adam Pearce segment where Gable is approaching him about who the Wyatt 6 are, and he goes, I know who they are. They're under contract. I signed them.
Yeah.
We're just going to forget they tried to murder everybody in the back? They don't owe anybody an apology? They don't owe they tried to murder Chad Gable. They don't owe him an apology?
It kind of takes away from like the mystery of them. Like if they're like planned.
I don't know if it takes away from the mystery.
My mind it does.
What it does to me is that last week we have Drew McIntyre having to apologize for a tantrum that he threw after Money in the Bank. But the Wyatt 6 can murder? We don't know, Lauren. We've never been given updates on about 15 of the people who were injured in the back during that segment. They haven't, of course, we found out about Gable, but there was 4 other motherfuckers that looked dead. And we just don't know if those people are okay. We didn't get a check-in. They didn't apologize to anybody. So the Wyatt 6, a little bit skewed on that. I didn't like the idea that, like, I know they're under contract. I liked the idea better of, like, Adam Pearce being like, I don't know why they're here.
Yeah.
Like, Bo came in, he approached me. Bo Dallas has been, but I'm not even sure that Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy, right? I like the mystique better. I think now that it's like, Adam Pearce is just willing to sign crazy people, right? Just 5 people show up in mask, murder half of the back like staff, and they're signed to a contract 2 or 3 weeks later. I don't love that.
So a couple people in the chat were like Randall and Wavy D and stuff were kind of agreeing with you. Wavy D says he dropped the smoke. Randall agreed that whole Adam Pearce thing bugged him. And then saying something about security.
What are they saying about security?
I can't see it because
they were just local security. They're all right. You'll see them in the summer. It gets in the way, right? Yeah, we'll figure this stuff out. We're figuring this stuff out. We're figuring out how to do this live stuff. Wavy D brought something up during the show.
What?
And now it's caused a little bit of internal conflict about how I'm going to watch wrestling going forward. So in the first hour of the show, Adam Pearce did a lot of like making matches. Okay? and I've never thought of it this way, but Waivy was kind of, what has he been doing all week? Like, your job is to set Monday Night Raw and have these matches ready to go. And you show up in the first hour. I said kind of like, I just imagine Adam Pearce with a note card that's got like 2 segments on it. And he's like, fuck it. I'll wing it. I'll just show up and shit'll write itself. Now, in the real aspect, I understand WWE is more of a soap opera, right? They don't want you to know what's going to happen when you show up. They want things to be surprises. They want to get you hyped up. If you're not really in the loop, then you're in for a total roller coaster, like when you go to an event. So I do understand, but when you start breaking it down logically, which I've taken myself out of that role of like trying to go beat for beat as like, this doesn't make sense. Triple H told me on Pat McAfee, you gotta lay back a little bit. You gotta suspend your belief a little bit. But when Wavy D brought that to my attention, I found that to be pretty funny. That like Adam Pearce is out here just with nothing prepared when he shows up. He's like, fuck it. Bronson Reed and Sheamus will do that. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. That sounds good.
I do have a comment, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I said it to you. I said, I didn't understand why everybody came up showing like they were gym coaches today. You had Bronson Reed look like the arf man, right?
Wait. Arf?
No. Who's the arf one? The arf. Braun Breaker.
So Braun Breaker's always in that outfit.
But so I guess what set the tone with me was him with his shirt tucked in, looking like he's a gym coach, and then a little leprechaun boy.
You're ahead of me here. Because I'm going to get to that. But I know what you're talking about. So we can talk about Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn. I have that written down. Judgment Day, JD McDonough looked like he was in his pajamas.
Yes.
He was in all black, but he was in like black boxers, and he was in like the Hanes special, the one where you get the 5th t-shirt free.
The what?
When you buy like the package at Walmart and it's like the 5th t-shirt is free.
Yes.
Hey, you got 4, but we're going to throw the 5th one in for free.
Black t-shirt.
That's what he looked like he was wearing during Monday Night Raw.
Hey, they agreed with me. He did look like a gym coach.
He did look like a gym coach. Like it looked like, did he just not bring gear?
I don't know.
Did he just not bring anything to wrestling today? He was just like, fuck it. They don't use me anyway.
True.
So I'm just going to wear shorts and a t-shirt. And then they're like, oh, by the way, JD, we need you. And we need you right now. He's like, all right, I just got to go out in what I'm wearing.
Yeah, for sure.
Carlito also had on sweatpants and a t-shirt. Yeah, like Judgment Day did not come to wrestle. It looks like they weren't ready to go.
No.
Let's talk about Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn. I thought Braun Breaker was presented with a good video package. I liked the setup for Braun Breaker. I liked it better than I liked the CM Punk stuff, which I'll get to in just a minute. Uh-huh. We'll talk about that. I think that took a step backwards this week. I don't know exactly. I'm like Mike. Mike said we'll reserve our thoughts till Saturday, but unlike Mike, I have to talk about it right now and say that I didn't love what happened there. But with Sami and Braun, I think they got it right. After 2 weeks of trying to make it the main event and the big feature, we pulled back this week and we gave us elements. We gave us the Braun Breaker video package I thought was good. I thought the match with Sami and Dominic was the proper way to go home and kind of build this up with them Braun coming out and attacking. I like the elements of Braun Breaker bringing in this idea that like Sami Zayn's doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And you don't do stand-up comedy when you're about to face Braun Breaker. So yeah. I like those elements that they've kind of brought in. Mm-hmm. So I thought I'm ready for that. I think that's all set up. I think that's laid out good. Let's talk about CM Punk though. Let's talk about the opening of the show with CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins. Number one, Seth Rollins looked absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I understand that Seth Rollins is a character. I get it, right?
Yes.
But you don't have to do everything. There are lines that you can set for yourself that you don't have to cross. And when he was made special guest referee of this match, it is okay to go get the Foot Locker shirt. Just the standard sleeves, the standard cut. We are okay. It feels to me, and Mike mentioned this earlier. Ooh. That's you put your sweater over the over the light switch so the lights go out. It should be okay though. It seems to me that Seth Rollins is trying to make himself the center of attention in this match. It seems to me like Seth Rollins is trying to take over. The referee shirt. What are we going to talk about? The shirt, right? The whole
I felt like it was like a bad doll costume.
You thought it was a bad doll costume?
Yeah, like it reminded first of all, he was walking really weird in those boots. Like I felt like now this is gonna age me a little bit, but like in All Real Monsters, there was always like this professor guy who would walk in these red heels, and for some reason I pictured that in my head as he was walking, and with a mixture of Oblina, which it's a 90s reference, so if you don't get it, you don't get it.
So there was a point in time when he stood next to CM Punk, and I was like, damn, Seth Rollins got tall. And then I was like, oh no, he's got on Spice Girl shoes. He's got on platform shoes, right?
Definitely.
I don't know. I know Seth Rollins is over. Lots of people like Seth Rollins. It's tired to me. I thought we were getting a change of the gimmick, and it's just more of the same shit. It feels to me, I don't understand. I don't know the logic here. I don't know what Triple H thought he was doing by taking this feud that was set up beautifully, really up until about 2.5 weeks ago. I was most excited about this when it was just Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. They brought the bracelet in, but I looked past the bracelet and I was ready to go. Then we inserted Seth Rollins in at Money in the Bank, and I was like, all right, I guess I can see what we're doing, but I don't love it. Maybe it works. I thought it was a contingency plan for CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Now it seems to be, it is the plan. And the plan seems to be to let Seth Rollins take center stage and overshadow most of what the hard work that Drew McIntyre and CM Punk have put in. They brought the bracelet back out. I absolutely cannot stand that they're trying to pretend like this bracelet, Lauren. I know you saw, what, $1.50? $2? And don't tell me it's got his wife and his dog's name on it. Number one, his dog is not his child. It's his dog. Number two.
Who made the bracelet for him?
Some fan.
Okay.
Some fan made it. But number two, he goes home and sees his wife.
Yeah.
If she had passed away, knock on wood, that, I get it, right? It has sentimental value. It's a fucking Hobby Lobby $3 bracelet that can be replaced. The fact that asshole fan who made the first one didn't make a second one and overnight it to WWE for CM Punk, that's the real heel in this story, is the asshole who didn't remake the bracelet. But here we are waiting. I just stop bringing the fucking bracelet. It doesn't need the bracelet.
They could have at least gotten a bracelet with like their pictures all over it.
What?
You know, like a bracelet with their pictures all over it, big old pictures.
Like a metal one, like a nice bracelet. It's not a nice bracelet. It's a $3 beaded bracelet. It's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Tell him, Dustin.
Wavy says I'm blaming 6-year-old girls. You're damn right I am. You're damn right I'm blaming 6-year-old girls. Make him another damn bracelet so we can get Seth Rollins out of the picture.
You go to Hobby Lobby, you go buy those charms right now.
Man, the bead pack comes with enough beads to make like 15 bracelets. We didn't need this shit. We don't need that. I absolutely thought that opening segment hurt that story more than I think the last 2 weeks have hurt that story more than they progressed it. I did like that they finally addressed the idea that Seth Rollins has to referee because other referees don't want to get involved. But then once again, referees don't want to get involved with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, but referees are going to be okay going out there with the Wyatt Six, who are the most unstable group of human beings WWE's ever seen. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, make it make sense to me. I don't love that part of it. What else happened tonight?
Randall said, you can't tell me that Seth wasn't a Divas champion in a past life.
100% he was.
Who's Fabulous Moolah's?
Old lady.
Oh, Fabulous Moolah's secret love child is what Wavy D said. And yeah, you're fighting with 6-year-olds, you know?
I am fighting with 6-year-olds.
That's okay.
This is all tangled up.
You tell him, Dustin.
Well, I've never seen in my life a story that was... Like, I was hyped for this. I thought Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, I thought it was going to be the biggest thing. I kept saying, like, weeks ago, I kept saying, this is going to be the biggest story of the year. This is going to be the biggest match of the year when CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
CM Punk shirt on underneath.
Yeah, I do. I have my CM Punk shirt on today. Exactly. But yes, I I absolutely thought this was going to be the best thing at SummerSlam, and now it's more of a clusterfuck. Like, it's a clusterfuck. It's now the Seth Rollins show. And like this whole, well, I don't like you. So then obviously you're just going to fuck everybody. You're just going to get in there and fuck everybody. It's going to be a no contest end, and it's going to move on to whatever's next, Bash at Berlin, and it's going to be a triple threat, and we're not going to get the proper payoff to Drew McIntyre and CM Punk that we've basically felt like we were promised. I hate it. I hate that. I don't love that. What else? Oh, Liv Morgan. Let's talk about Liv Morgan.
Oh, okay.
Liv Morgan is a scorned woman, and I saw a lot of people who reacted to this. I think Mike reacted to it. I saw a couple other people react on the internet. That this is a huge character change. Now, this is what crazy girls do.
Yeah, no.
This is crazy girl 101. This is right on brand for Liv Morgan. This is a good turn in the story. I believe still wholeheartedly that at SummerSlam, Dominic Mysterio, maybe by accident now, I think there's a chance that he accidentally cost Rhea Ripley the match and then lives back in. You did it for me. You did it for me, Daddy Dom. You did it because you love me. Because deep down inside,
like, if he didn't do it on purpose, Rhea's still going to be mad at him.
Oh, it's going to
be the whole thing, like, where he was trying to pull her away. She's like,
oh, yeah. No, it's going to look real sketchy. It's going to look real suspect, right? It's going to be Dom. It's going to be Daddy Dom doing something real sketchy, real suspect, costing Rhea Ripley the match. And Liv Morgan's going to win, and she's going to be right back invested. She's crazy girl 101. In 1 week, she's out the next.
They're like, if you've never had a crazy girlfriend, if you don't think that what she's doing right now is perfectly on par.
Oh yeah, this is the best. This is the best Liv Morgan we've had. This is the most authentic Liv Morgan we've ever seen.
You know, there's a little crazy in her. You can't.
Oh man, you can see it in her eyes. Exactly. She's finally. So here's what it is. Here's what it is with Liv Morgan. For the last 2 or 3 years, I have not been a Liv Morgan fan because she's been unauthentic, right? She, we went through Liv Extreme, and she was jumping off of things, and I'm like, that's not the girl that's jumping off of things. It's not in her eyes, right? And then she's had a couple other characters, the underdog, things like that. Now, all of a sudden, she's playing the crazy girl, and you can see it in her. It's in her eyes. This is authentic Liv Morgan, and this is why she's being successful, and this is why the fact that she's really been willing to lay into, like, the sexuality and the, like, crazy girlfriend thing is why this is going to be successful. Yeah. And I think it's going to, I think this goes longer than SummerSlam. She's not dropping at SummerSlam. When I start looking and I start rounding out the card, and we will do a full-on prediction show, me and Mike, tomorrow, but I will start laying out kind of my thought process here as I start lining things up. At a premium live event, you usually don't have more than 2 title changes, is what I'm going to say. It becomes a little crazy. So we've got Rhea.
Yes.
And we've got Liv.
Yes.
I don't think that changes hands. We've got Braun. We've got Sammy. Based on what I saw tonight, I think we get a title change. I think we're beginning the era of Braun Breaker at SummerSlam. Okay? So that's one. There's one of your title changes. All right? Now we have Logan Paul. And we have LA Knight. This is one I thought originally that we were going to get LA Knight becoming the United States champion. I backed up on that. I've walked it back. Logan said we have a surprise. We're going to see something. Somebody big. I don't know, Jake Paul maybe? Yeah. A KSI, another big streamer. Another one of these Logan Paul viral moments is going to happen where he brings in somebody unexpected and they will show up. So that's gonna prolong. LA Knight is headed towards being the United States champion. It's just not going to be at SummerSlam. Yeah, that's not happening at SummerSlam. So we still only have one title change. Now we have Solo and Cody. Yes, that's not changing hands. Roman's coming back. That'll get disrupted. So that leaves Nia Jax and Bayley. I think Bayley's in trouble.
I do too.
I think Nia Jax wins. I think those are my 2 title changes.
I like to make all of my predictions right before it happens.
We can make our predictions on Friday. I'll have you bring in your predictions.
All right.
We Too Deep says Rhea Ripley will get the title back at Bad Blood. That sounds right. That sounds appropriate. That's a proper Liv Morgan title run, I think. We are in the third inning of the Dom and Liv story. We will have to get to the part where after Dom turns on Rhea, Finn and Liv turn on. Oh yeah, probably so. Yeah, I can see that. This soap opera doesn't end. This is Days of Our Lives. This is going to keep turning, right?
I love it.
Dom's going to finally fall for Liv only to find out that Liv and Finn have been working together for a long time to destroy the Judgment Day. Like it, Wavy D. I like it. Randall says we should bring back the Kelseys. They are from Cleveland. Fuck the Kelseys. I don't need any more football players in
like
WWE.
The Kelsey brothers?
Yeah, I don't need like that. To me, that the Jason Kelsey thing at WrestleMania was a bleh.
I don't even remember.
And I'm a football fan. I'm a big football guy.
I just don't. Showed up, right?
I don't need to intertwine my football players. I'd rather have some over the top thing. Mm-hmm. Jim Crack saying Nia Jax can't win when Charlotte is coming back. I don't agree with that. I think Nia Jax has to win. I think she's been booked as a monster. She's queen of the ring. I think Gunther's losing. Uh-huh. I think Gunther's going to lose to Damian Priest. So I think that Nia Jax, the queen of the ring, is going to win. They got to make that opportunity seem worth it. Alyssa says, do you agree with Gunther mid-mic, can't get into, comes off boring, don't like his character, he's boring. So here's my thing on Gunther. Yes, I agree. Not great on a microphone. I think he has moments. I think he's shown moments. I think the arrogant Gunther is better than the Gunther who wanders the empty arenas and talks. Don't understand that situation, right? Why is Gunther always there like 4 hours early in section 104?
How many times do you think that they filmed that?
I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. But why is he in section 104? Why is he up in the stands wandering around like taking different viewpoints of the arena? You're not I don't understand that. Is he boring? He can be. I think they do a good job of protecting him. The thing I will say about Gunther is though, once the bell rings, I don't think anybody's better. I don't know that anybody's better once the bell rings.
Gunther's got an accent. That's my Gunther accent.
That's your Gunther accent? Yeah, I think once the bell rings, I'm locked in with Gunther. He's good against big guys. When you put him in the ring with Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Damian Priest, it works. But he's also good in the ring with Finn Balor and Ricochet and Rey Mysterio, right? So I don't know what it is about Gunther. He checks all the boxes for me as far as like who he can wrestle. He still, to me, definitely needs to figure out, he needs to lay more into the like anti-pro wrestling rhetoric. The like, these guys are ruining wrestling. He needs to lay into more of the like entitlement. I like the entitlement. Hero Wave says, I don't think LA Knight can afford to lose again. Strap in. I think he is. Because I don't think both mid-card titles change on the same premium live event. I think that it is the era of Braun Breaker. I think that they know that there is more juice in the orange with LA Knight and Logan Paul. I think they know they can get more promos. I think they know LA Knight can lay into the fact that if Logan Paul wins and doesn't show up again, LA Knight, it will have to be a screw job. It can't be straight up. Logan can't win straight up. It's going to have to be real wonky. There's going to have to be some shenanigans going on in order to get us where we're going. But I don't think that title changes.
All right.
Nia wins and Tiffy turns. It's been obvious how they booked it. Not quite yet, We Too Deep. I don't think it happens yet. I think that happens down the road. I think that Nia is going to be abusive to Tiffany, right, as champion. Okay. I think that Nia will be champion and Tiffy will ride with her, kind of be her side partner here. Scared of her. Yeah, and Nia will beat on her until it's kind of the Gable Otis situation. And it'll move on until the crowd starts to sympathize with Tiffany. Mm-hmm. And then I think Tiffany becomes babyface.
And then like gives her a little bit more time to kind of get used to.
I think by the time Tiffany Stratton cashes in, she'll be a babyface. I do believe that. I just don't think it's going to happen very quick.
I think I like that because it gives us time to like get used to her and like her, but with her still being in the picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think you're right. We Too Deep says that's Gunther's gimmick. He's boring, but he's the ring general. That's what I was kind of trying to say, is that I give Gunther a little bit of a pass on the microphone because I am critical and say that he's boring, but I do understand that is kind of like he's the anti-promo guy. He's the anti-antics guy. He's the anti-like gimmick guy, even though fucking Imperium was a gimmick. Mm-hmm. It works with Gunther, especially now that he's kind of on his own. I like the kind of entitlement that I'm better than you. I don't need a gimmick. I don't need the goofy partners and I like when he calls Judgment Day the goofy group. I think he's getting better.
Yeah. Still forget who the third guy in Imperium always was.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
He's gone. Where'd he go?
Exactly.
Where'd he go?
Where is he?
Kicked out of the group and just gone. Homeless. Probably still in the streets of like Oakland. I think so. Anybody know? Anybody got a wellness check on Vinci? We need a wellness check on Vinci. Jim Crack says that Tiffany Stratton's whole gimmick is a heel. I don't think that's true. I think that you can play the Cher from Clueless as a babyface.
I like it. I love it.
I think you can play it as a baby. People will sympathize. Women will enjoy it. Yeah.
And still likable. Because I love her.
Definitely. I think so.
She's the girl you love to.
Wavy D says that Da Vinci is injured. Thank you, Wavy D, for the update.
Yes,
we were worried. We were definitely worried. Alyssa asked, "Can we have a serious Seth Rollins back? Dumb outfit." I'm in.
I hope so.
I'm in. I raise my hand. I second the motion from Alyssa Stansberry that we need serious Seth Rollins. Thought we were getting serious Seth Rollins back.
I don't know.
I thought when he disappeared and came back that they were hinting that, like he said, if I lose, I need to rebuild myself. Thought we were getting that. Nope. He doubled down.
Favorite version of Seth Rollins? Go.
Unpopular opinion. I like the like Messiah.
Me too.
The Monday Night Messiah. I liked that.
I think that was.
I thought that was a cool character. But I've always. This is weird. This is a weird thing to say. Don't think I should say this. Okay. Oh, it's kind of like cult-like characters.
Yeah,
so I don't know if you should say that, right?
That's okay.
You should put that on YouTube.
It makes you want to get behind them.
Yeah, I've always liked like.
I want to follow you too.
We play Far Cry, and Far Cry 5, right? Yeah. That's our favorite because of the Joseph Seed or John Seed.
John Seed and Joseph.
Yeah, we liked that. What else we got here? Y'all don't like Seth shopping in Becky's closet? Nope. Don't like that. Not a big fan. I think he looks goofy. What else did I have? We talked Liv Morgan. We talked Braun and Sammy. We talked Damian Gunther. We talked Wyatt Six. We could talk about Chad Gable and Otis. That's like a side story. It's the setup to get us to the Wyatt Six stuff. So I don't know. I don't really know where that's going. The Alpha Academy seemingly buried once again. Because the Creed brothers beat them fairly clean. I know it's not clean, but fairly clean enough that it what's up? What you laughing at?
DJ Wavy D said, "Screw Becky. He's shopping with Rico and Velveteen Dream."
Yeah, he is.
What happened to Velveteen Dream?
He did some bad stuff.
Oh, well.
Or he was accused of doing some bad stuff.
Allegedly.
It's I don't know. I don't have the full. Ask the chat. Chat. What did Velveteen Dream do? I know it was bad. Think it involved little kids. Think it did. Think he was chatting up to the little kids. Allegedly.
Oh no.
Think he's allegedly chatting up to little kids. Yeah. I think that's what was happening.
Well, if that allegedly happened, you should ever.
He was allegedly chatting up to little kids. What's chat say?
Again. They just stopped the Otis and Gable angle. Oh,
yeah.
They didn't answer me yet. They didn't.
What did the free Otis shirt mean, guys? What was that about?
Is it because he's under Gable's spell?
But he's not. He's gone. He's been gone. If anything, Gable needs a free Gable shirt. Otis is not being like deprived of anything. Otis has Maxine. What's going on in Otis's life? Otis, if you look at like Otis's story, he's been with Mandy Rose. He's been with Maxine. Otis don't got it that bad. No, Otis is okay. Yeah. Otis is like the lovable fucking teddy bear. We don't need a free Otis.
I love Otis.
No one did. See, that's bullshit. Everybody likes the big old fat motherfucker can't read and everybody loves him.
That's okay. He's the dumb, nice giant.
Any ideas on the build to War Games? I think that's 100% centered around the bloodline. I think 100% it's going to be. By the time we get to War Games, we will be head first in Roman and Solo. Maybe old Dwayne shows back up. No, don't we with that, Randall. Don't throw we with that. Randall said, don't build War Games. We want a traditional 5 versus 5 back in Survivor Series. Nah, don't we with that. I like War Games. I like gimmick cages and shit like that. Speaking of cages,
yeah,
Wavy D brought this to my attention.
Okay, what happened?
I watched it after last week's show. Yeah. Blood and Guts, AEW. They did this kind of like War Games, right? 2 cages. I didn't watch the whole match. Just went to YouTube, searched this out.
The pizza cutter one that we saw while.
No, that's a Texas death match.
Okay.
But Darby Allin attempted to set Jungle Boy Jack Bitch on fire. Poured gasoline.
Legit?
Had him chained to the cage like Jesus.
Oh.
Had him chained to the cage like Jesus. Poured gasoline on him. Grabbed the microphone and said, "Bitch, if you don't quit, I'm gonna set you on fire."
Did you light a match?
That was where it cut off for me. But it was funny. It was absolutely funny. I loved it. It was worth watching.
Definitely. I like that.
All right, we got an update on Velveteen Dream.
All right, Velveteen Dream. What's up?
Velveteen Dream was accused of what's similar to Enzo Amore. There was little to no proof, and what was proof got debunked. He got released because the headlines were too big. That sucks. Okay. That sucks. If that's true, I don't know. I don't have the details. We'll go off.
I don't remember exactly.
Wavy D's usually 99% accurate. I'd say. So,
but I liked Enzo Amore, so I'm hoping.
I don't. Enzo's nuts.
I like him.
Enzo's nuts.
I like the crazy.
Enzo, I thought it was a character. Like, it's based on what I see, that's just Enzo.
But
He's just Enzo all the time.
Really
He's
love
fucking
Riddle.
doing this thing.
I like it.
Just in the middle of the fucking street. He's doing the fucking.
I like it.
The fucking
I'm
back.
I'm gonna go and do it now.
Yeah. I like this desk. I could stand up. I could do the fucking. I could do it.
It makes me feel like a midget. So you go stand. Go stand over there.
I'm gonna kick a cable though. Something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen.
I just saw myself on camera. That was a pretty good Enzo impression.
And they used the first chance to get rid of him. I liked Enzo Amore. I liked Carmella and Enzo and Big Cat. I liked that whole spiel.
So we think Enzo had heat because he was getting over, or I think he was probably a pretty annoying guy.
Maybe.
I feel like he's great for wrestling, but he's the kind of guy that you're around that you're like, dude, shut the fuck up. The show's over. Like, you don't have to be Enzo all the time.
It's okay.
Go back to being. Did he date like Halle Berry for a hot minute?
I don't know. Did he?
I feel like he's like this big. I think.
Is he?
I think he dated Halle Berry for a minute. I'm just maybe making up wild ass rumors, but I feel like
I heard he dated Megan Fox.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's a lie. I'll say it right now. I made that.
I like. If anybody else here did Enzo Amore at one point date Halle Berry or go on a date with Halle Berry? Maybe he didn't date her, but he like went to dinner with her.
The consensus is that he was pretty much annoying backstage. Yes.
Him and Liv Morgan were together at one point. That makes sense.
That's interesting.
That makes sense. Though.
Yeah.
But I thought like once he got dropped, maybe he made up the. I just feel like at some point I read something.
If you make something up, like if I make something up and I admit to it being a lie right away, is it still a lie?
It's not like slander, but if you just make something up, then your name's Dave Meltzer.
Okay.
So it's okay. Like it's okay to make wrestling things up because then you get to be popular like Dave Meltzer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you just make shit up. Mm-hmm. What's the time at? What are we at?
We are at. Oh gosh, I was gonna say. No, I'm gonna be quiet.
Not the time
40:52.
40 minutes. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Let's move to. He wrote a diss rap about Liv Morgan. Oh fuck! This has to be in a React thing.
It is. Now, look, just to recap, guys. So after Dustin got sick, then I got sick.
Oh yeah, you got sick. So we've been down.
Out of commission for.
But Wednesday
days.
We'll do the.
Yes.
Wednesday on the card is the McGriddle,
mm-hmm.
the Fiery Sprite if they still have it, if they haven't discontinued it already.
Yes.
And you will react to a video or two.
The sickness had made its way through the household. Yep.
Yeah, see, Wavy D said he Googled it and found a picture that Halle Berry and Enzo Amore at some point were at dinner together.
What are the odds of them meeting
It's a weird
other?
group.
But she's crazy.
I believe she's a combat sports fan.
Okay. I was going to say like craziest WWE relationships would be an interesting thing.
Like people they've dated outside of.
Yeah.
One of them, I believe, dated George Clooney for a minute.
George Clooney.
Stacy Keibler.
A girl?
Yeah, it was a girl. It was a girl.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I'd like to know those. I want the list.
Wait. We got Zoe Stark slander. We've got Studline slander. We didn't talk about Studline. We can't do that. We cannot go a Monday Night Raw post show without talking about the Studline, who absolutely, once again.
I saw them for the first time.
You did get to see the Studline.
I wasn't working. Yeah, it was interesting. I don't get the group. Who is it? The one with the black hair who kind of looks like Paige to me that comes out with the girl who usually has blue hair and the little brown-haired girl.
Lyra Valkyrie and the Katana Chance and Kaden Carter?
Yes, I don't get them. And I also don't get that tag team because like one of them has
I don't
like
think
a
anybody gets them.
dominatrix outfit and the other one is like...
Which one are you talking about?
The one with the long braids.
Oh, I don't think they have dominatrix outfits. I think they just have an
cool.
outfit. They're just like party girls as their gimmick.
But the other one doesn't look like a party girl. The other one looked like maybe she'd be like...
The other one's like 4'2". She gets a handicap placard. Did you know that? Did you know that? If you're under 4'10", you get a handicap placard.
Damn.
That's wild, right?
Guess I'm too tall.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Exactly. Zoa versus Dakota Kai, a.k.a. me versus Randall. That's Wavy D. That's their favorites.
Got it.
Dakota Kai got too many piercings. Starting to look a little bit like a bull.
I don't care about her piercings. I want her pink hair back.
I don't like this piercing.
What is it called?
The septum one or whatever.
I thought it was called like a bull ring or something.
That's what I don't like. She looks like a bull. Starting to look like a bull to me.
I like the pink hair. I want to bring the pink hair back.
Bring the pink hair back. All right, let's do a bracket fight, Lauren.
All right.
Can you bring it up on your computer over there? Do you know how to do that yet?
Maybe. Let's just take a minute and we'll figure this out right here together as a team. Do I just press refresh?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so since I was under construction building a desk all day, I did not have time to pick a proper... I didn't have time to pick a proper bracket battle. So this is on you. I want you to scroll through those bracket battles and pick us one to do.
Spies versus ninjas?
Now, I will say this may be the last time we do bracket fights.
What? Why?
Because I have found a new website, and I was not able to get it up and running yet.
Okay.
That allows for everybody to play at the same time.
Okay.
So everybody can vote at the same time, and it shows the stream while we're doing it. You all right over there?
No, I'm not all right. There was a piece of hair stuck to my
You're still on camera, just FYI.
I don't care. You just got some of these are girl problems. They happen.
Wavy D said hottest WWE wrestler. I told y'all that's like what every look at those though. So I'm not lying because I don't want people to think I'm lying.
Casual wrestling best theme song.
Those are ours. That's for that's for tomorrow. That's me and Mike.
I was gonna say too. Casual wrestling tag team champions.
Those are mine.
I was like, wow, these people like
obviously
too.
Obviously, I'm one of the only people using this website anymore.
Spy Ninjas versus WWE.
Spy Ninjas versus WWE.
Best men's wrestler, Royal Rumble winners, Queen of the Ring. Jaren's favorite WWE superstars. Who is Jaren?
Maybe we need to help Jaren establish who's his favorite superstar.
I don't see hottest girls on here. Where is he talking about? Am
scroll
I missing
down,
something?
scroll down. Well, you're on recent. Go off of recent. Go up to popular. Okay. That's the problem. So there's a little scroll down at the top. Go to the top. Oh wait, I'm seeing it late here.
Okay, alphabetical. There we go. Popular.
Now look.
Hot women WWE. Greatest all-time hottest WWE women ever. There's two of those, so I don't know which one I would pick.
Well,
hottest WWE
pick one. Get us into something here. Get us into something.
We'll go with this one.
We're doing hottest WWE superstar?
Yes, of all time.
Okay, so I can't see anything. We don't have my confidence monitor hooked up yet. So you've just gotta tell me, and I'll use my brain.
It's Stephanie McMahon.
Okay.
Versus Bianca Miller.
Oh, it's wait. Round one?
Yes.
Round one?
Yes.
We don't even have to talk about this, chat. There's no question. There's no question. Y'all know what I'm going to argue. Now, I don't have the power is the problem to hit the button. So we're Bianca Belair
versus
Stephanie McMahon. What's everybody saying here? Wavy D says Bianca Belair.
In her heyday.
Who and whose heyday?
In Stephanie McMahon's heyday.
Stephanie McMahon's heyday. She can't
even in her heyday.
Yeah.
Even with her work.
She's not even in the atmosphere, the stratosphere.
2000 Stephanie though. DJ Wavy D says 2000 Stephanie.
Where
are we going?
Don't do it.
Wrestling MV.
Don't do it.
69 says Stephanie. We've got two for Stephanie.
I'll quit right now.
We've only got one for Bianca Belair.
Mine counts as 3 though.
I'll go with Bianca for you. Because I don't think that Stephanie McMahon is pretty.
I feel like
so is that Charlotte Flair, guys? I think that's Charlotte Flair, right? Help me out here.
Let's see.
I think
Yeah, that's Charlotte and Bayley.
Versus Bayley. Charlotte versus Bayley. I'm interested.
I gotta be careful about what I say.
I'm interested to see what you're gonna say here.
I gotta be careful about what I say.
What are you gonna say?
Charlotte's built like a pencil.
I already know what you're insinuating.
What? What am I insinuating?
That she's built like a man?
No. Pencil.
What is a pencil?
I said pencil.
Pencil. Okay. Pencil.
She has no hips.
True.
She's just like.
This is true.
She's like straight down.
Okay. So are you going Bayley?
Bayley's a little more shapely.
They call her, what do they call her? Bottom butt Bayley?
BBL Bayley. BBL Bailey.
Bottom butt Bayley.
Bottom butt Bailey.
All right, we'll go
BBL
with,
Bailey.
We'll go with bottom butt Bayley.
I'm going Bailey.
Okay. I have no idea who the one on the right is, but there is Paige.
It'll pop up for me in just a second.
Younger Charlotte was fine, but the current BBL Bayley. I'm not sure who the girl on the right is yet. I don't know. She's got like red hair.
Is that a porn star or is that a wrestler?
I'm not sure who that is.
Whoever made this list goes deep into the lore of wrestling.
Just put some in there. I don't even know if the chat has it yet. Can they see it? Can y'all guys see it yet?
Yeah, they can see it because I can see it. So the minute I can see it, they can see it.
Oh, just kidding.
I don't know who that is. I have no clue.
So who is that? It's Paige or her?
We know Paige. We do know Paige.
I don't know who the girl on the right is.
Let's go Paige.
All right, we'll go.
Let's go Paige because I know Paige. Yeah, if I don't know who they are, I'm not voting for them.
Oh, wait. Oops, sorry. I accidentally clicked on the other one.
Well, redheaded girl.
This is some blonde person's butt and a redhead girl in front of some popcorn.
Wait, did you just skip Kelly Kelly?
I accidentally did, but I think I voted for her. I think I accidentally.
So hold on.
What?
Who made this list? It says at the bottom.
Where does it say that at? This is Young Narrow.
Young Narrow.
Young Narrow.
Let me speak to you, Young Narrow. There's no way we can fucking know who the person on the left is. That is just a picture of her ass.
Yes. I guess your question is, do you like blondes or redheads at this point? Because who is the one on the right?
That's Lita.
Oh, I hate Lita.
Wavy D, why do you know that's Lacey Evans? Why do you know from that angle that that's Lacey Evans?
He knows them from every angle. Wavy D is a wrestling connoisseur.
He knows them from every angle. Yeah, I'm going Lita. If that's Lacey Evans, I'm going Lita.
All right. I think that's Mandy Rose, and I don't know who the one on the left is. Is that Mandy Rose?
Yeah, that's Mandy Rose, and I believe that's... I get them mixed up. I think it's Stacy Keibler. There's two girls that I get mixed up.
Who is it, guys? Stacy.
Right? It's Stacy. Yeah.
I'm going Mandy.
No, I go Stacy Keibler. I think that's the one that dated George Clooney.
Stacy. I guess y'all are Stacy. Stacy all day. Stacy Keibler it is. Lana, and I don't know who the one on the right is. Is that the one who used to do the bodybuilding?
I think so.
I mean, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer, Lana, right?
Yeah, it's Lana. Let the chat. Let them.
What do you guys think? Is it a no-brainer? Is it Lana or is it?
I'm Lana. I have a vote for Lana. One vote, Lana. You have a vote for Lana.
She had the legs for days.
I believe that's Dana Brooke. I do believe that's Dana Brooke.
Yeah, it is Dana Brooke. Lana.
All right, Wavy D's Lana. That's 3. That's enough.
Anybody else for
I think there's only 4 of us playing right now.
Lana.
We're 4. Clean sweep for Lana.
Is that Ronda Piper?
Rowdy Ronda Piper?
Rowdy Ronda Piper? I can't think of her name right now. Ronda.
Let's see.
What's her name? Her name is Ronda.
That's Ronda Rousey, and that's
there we go.
Sasha Banks, I believe, right?
Yeah.
It's small on my screen. I can zoom in.
Is it Sasha?
Yeah, I'm going Sasha.
I think so. Or is it Ronda Rousey?
Hold on. Let me think.
Do you remember that one time when I told you that
was
Sasha
just natural
Banks
reaction
looked like Ja Rule?
Sasha Banks looks like Ja Rule?
Yes, there was so in the beginning, before like she had her glam squad and stuff like that, she had like a Ja Rule-esque look to her.
I get that, and DJ Wavy D said Ronda Rousey kind of bad. Not gonna lie, that's kind of like. My immediate reaction was to jump to Sasha Banks, but Ronda Rousey
is a pretty girl.
Yeah.
She just chooses not
think
to glam up.
Her whole WWE situation kind of turned a lot of people off. I'll go.
We got one for Ronda and one for Sasha.
Yeah, what are you going?
I mean, as far as like who's prettier, I would go with Ronda Rousey.
All right, let's go Ronda. Let's go Ronda.
Ronda Rousey.
Thank God this isn't. Some of these tournaments, they have like 400 people
Bailey
in them.
or Bianca, who are we going to pick?
You just click it. You
I already know.
Yeah, you don't even have to do it.
Just like if it was my man, Randy, you know?
It's whatever. I'm not worried.
Okay, so who is this blonde girl? She's the one I accidentally picked.
It hasn't popped up yet.
So it's a blonde girl, and she's like
That's Kelly Kelly.
Oh, I love Kelly Kelly. You know, I know Kelly Kelly from one of the shows that I watched. I think it was like Wags. A lot of the girl wrestlers that like I've learned, it's been through TV.
Yeah, she's married. She was married. I don't know if she still is to either a hockey or soccer player. Hockey, right?
Hockey player. Yes,
yeah, it's Kelly Kelly. This is easy.
Kelly.
That's an easy vote.
Kelly. Now, is it page before?
A girl so nice, you got to say it twice, Lauren. That's what Wavy
All right,
D said.
the girl so nice, you got to say it twice. I think everybody's going to go the Keebler girl, right, or whatever her name is.
Yeah, this is.
It's like a no-brainer.
It's no brainer. I don't think you have to wait on that.
Lita.
I'll make an executive decision for the community.
Lana Aranda.
I'm gonna go Lana. My vote's Lana.
Where is Lana at right now? I know her and Rusev are divorced.
Single, and I think
her name is like CJ something, right?
Yeah, she's no longer with AEW. I don't believe she might be a free agent.
Very nice. I
CJ Perry is her name.
Yes, sir. CJ Perry. All right, Bianca or
y'all know my vote. I don't have to say anything. Who'd you pick?
Is it? I picked Kelly Kelly. I think Kelly Kelly's beautiful.
Let's see what chat says. Oh,
it's Kelly versus Bianca Belair.
Don't, you motherfucker.
All right, we got 2 for Kelly Kelly. Can we get a third for Kelly Kelly? Can I get a third? Yes. And for there, right there, we're strapping it in with Kelly Kelly.
I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't want to play.
It's just been strapped in,
I don't want to play.
All right, is it Lana or Kelly or Keebler?
I don't care.
Keebler? You can't say you don't care just because they didn't vote for your girlfriend,
game.
Dustin.
It's a stupid game.
Don't be a hater.
It's a dumb game.
Guys, who are we going for? Lana or is it Keebler? Kebler? What's her name?
Stacy Keebler.
Stacy Keebler. That reminds me of
fucking
Kimmy
Keebler elf.
Stacy.
Keebler elf ass motherfucker.
All right. It's Kelly Kelly versus Stacy. Which one is it? Dustin?
I'm taking a vow of silence on this side of the bracket. You guys finish off this side. I'll play again when we get to the other side.
Are we choosing Stacy or are we choosing Kelly? We got 2 for Stacy, 3 for Stacy. Oh, wait, that's Wavy D's twice for Stacy. All right, let's go Stacy
and Stacy again.
All right.
Were we on the other side of the bracket now?
We're on the other side of the bracket now.
Okay, I'll play again.
And I think this is Natalya, and the person on the left, is that AJ Lee? She's like, who is that, guys? I'm not 100% sure. Kelly Kelly used to live strip dances on WWE.
Yeah, she did. They did like a T section.
Like, she actually stripped?
Yeah, I don't think she ever got all the way. Someone would like pull her off camera.
Oh, okay.
But she would try to.
That's kind of funny.
I believe that's AJ Lee. Yeah, AJ Lee.
You say AJ
not
Lee?
Natalya. It ain't fucking Natalya. I can tell you, it ain't fucking Natalya.
It's not Natalya?
No, that is Natalya, but I ain't picking Natalya.
You're not picking Natalya?
I took a picture with Natalya one time, and she put her arm around my fucking waist and made me feel the smallest I've ever felt in my life.
You liked it.
No, she was way too fucking strong.
You,
she did. It's AJ Lee. AJ Lee. If it's not Bianca Belair, it's AJ Lee.
I accidentally picked it.
You fucking better be trying.
I did. It was Nikki Bella, so it's okay.
Oh, you picked Nikki Bella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Nikki Bella.
Against who?
I don't remember. She was an important.
You have to get better at this. If you're at the helm,
I'm used to.
If you're at the helm of bracket fights, one click.
Click once. But I don't know who either of these people are, so I'm gonna need some help from the chat because I don't know who they are.
I think that's Trish Stratus.
Okay, on the right hand side.
Yeah, the blonde.
Oh, that's what she. Yeah, I could see that. That's Trish Stratus. Wow, she's pretty. She's always been kind of pretty.
And that's Zelina Vega on the left. Wait, is that Eve Torres or is that Zelina Vega?
That's not Zelina Vega. That's got to be a different Mexican.
No, that's Zelina Vega.
That's Eve Torres.
No, it's not. I know Eve Torres. That's not Eve Torres.
They're saying that's Eve Torres.
That's Zelina Vega.
I'm going Trish Stratus.
Look at the nose. That's Zelina Vega.
I don't know. They all kind of look the same to me. So, my vote is for Trish. What are we doing, chat? What are we doing?
DJ Wavy D has come around to my side and said it is Zelina Vega.
It's Zelina.
Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus. What was her saying?
Stratisfaction.
All right. I don't. Carmella is on the right-hand side. And
ooh, Wavy D went Zelina Vega.
Oh, no. I missed
It's okay. We had 2 for...
Yeah.
Trish not losing. Welcome back, Jim Crack. Jim Crack woke up when he saw Trish Stratus.
Trish is here, and I'm here to stay. All right, so it's Carmella, and I don't know who that other girl is.
That's Liv, isn't it?
Wait, no, they said that's Alexa Bliss.
No, that's Liv Morgan.
Okay, we're gonna go Liv Morgan or Alexa Bliss.
No, hold on. Let's first identify that's Liv Morgan. Zoom in. You can't zoom in. I can zoom in on the face.
I don't know how to zoom in, but are you sure that's not Alexa Bliss?
I swear
that might be early Alexa Bliss. If you look
no,
at the
it's not Alexa Bliss. No, that's not Alexa.
All right, so who is it? Carmella?
They're saying it's definitely Alexa Bliss
or Alexa. It looks like more like Alexa Bliss to me, honestly.
I think y'all are wrong. I think that's Liv Morgan.
It doesn't say the names on them.
I know.
They should.
Well, girl on the left wins.
Alexa Bliss?
Yeah.
I think Carmella's beautiful.
I'm picking Mr. Ed. Sorry.
Y'all went with Carmella. I mean, with
Wait. Hold on. Wrestling MV says it's Liv Morgan.
Who is it?
It's Liv Morgan.
We'll get back there. It's okay. They said it was her signature blue eyeshadow. We'll figure it out. Okay, this is another one. I don't know who either of them are, but the one on the right definitely looks like she has cum coming out of her mouth. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Don't think you could say that.
Oh, I just did. I did.
Let's try not to do that.
I'm just saying there's some...
Left one is Eva Marie.
Okay.
You know who she is.
Is that her? Wow. Yeah. That did not look like her. I think. Okay.
And the right one is Mickie James.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
All right, so are we going Mickie James or Eva Marie?
I'm going Mickie James too, Wavy D. I've never been a big Eva Marie person. I think she's overrated. I mean, that's overrated based on what?
Okay, so I think that this is... I don't know who these people are. I think that's Naomi.
Yes, that's a young Naomi.
Okay, I thought so.
And that is, what's her name?
Ember Rose.
No, she always came out with, she used to do this,
Roxy
Melina.
Harrelson.
It's Melina. Right?
Okay.
I think it's Melina.
All right.
Go Naomi. Melina Ruff.
What does that mean?
Wavy D said Melina Ruff.
What's her name? Something Fox? Alicia Fox, right?
That's not Alicia Fox. That's Naomi. Oh, wait. You clicked. Okay, we're on the next one?
Yeah, we're on the next one. Is that Alicia Fox?
Okay, so once again, the red, I don't know. Redhead. And yes, that's Alicia Fox.
All right, Wavy D, we need your butt dar.
Is that Becky Lynch?
I think that's Becky Lynch.
No, that's not Becky Lynch.
Are you sure it's not Becky Lynch? Can we pretend like it's Becky
I think
Lynch?
it's Maria.
Maria? It's Maria.
Yeah, I think that's right. I didn't first glance it could have been Becky, but I don't think Becky's ever worn like a 2-piece outfit.
I don't know. Okay. All right. So are we going Maria or Alicia Fox?
Maria.
Okay. You were just looking at her butt, Justin. How dare you?
You chose the game. I didn't choose the game.
All right. Again, I don't really know who either of these are. One's Tori Wilson.
Yes.
And the other one is on the
Maurice.
right.
That's Mrs.
Maurice?
Wife. Uh-huh.
That's what she used to look like?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Oh, okay.
I go Maurice.
All right, we'll go Maurice.
See what?
This is Nikki
You're not
Bella.
even giving them a chance to play.
They did. They said Maurice.
One. It was Tori Wilson. Wavy D won Tori Wilson.
But you said Maurice, and I said Maurice. Maurice wins. That's why you shouldn't let me be in charge of these games, Justin, because I just start picking stuff.
Now you got to get better at this.
All right. Okay, I'll behave. I'll be nice. Okay, so are we going the diva of all divas, Nikki Bella?
She's the diva of all divas?
The diva of all divas, or AJ Lee. We got one vote for AJ Lee. One vote for Nikki. My vote's for Nikki. Who's your vote for, Dustin?
It's based on looks?
Uh-huh.
Nikki.
I thought you were going to call her horse face.
No, I think I've always thought Nikki Bella was pretty.
All right. This one is Alexa or Liv, whoever we want to call that, versus, who's this girl? I forgot her name.
Trish Stratus.
We got Alexa AJ is the better wrestler.
I agree. That was my dilemma of if it was based on if this is Nero or whatever Nero 675 or whatever his fucking name is. This is his hottest list, not his best wrestler list.
It is his hottest list.
Yeah, Trish. I'm going Trish.
Trish Stratus.
Because I don't.
Mickey James, is that who that is? Versus
I'm not
Naomi?
even sure who that was. If that was Liv Morgan or Alexa Bliss. Mickey James or Naomi.
Mickey James.
I don't know. Young Naomi was pretty.
I choose Mickey. 2 for Mickey.
I lost my chat.
Baby D, who do you vote for? He's usually got something to say.
I'll go Mickey. I'll join the group. I'll just.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow your mind. Hey, Mickey. Does he ever say that? Maurice or the Maria? Maurice or Maria?
Maurice.
Maurice or Maria? Uh-oh.
What?
This Nikki Bella versus Trish Stratus. It's a hard one here. So Wavy D was busy doing research.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Liv Morgan.
That signature blue eyeshadow.
I don't know.
My ass. I zoomed in. I could see. That was Liv Morgan.
All right, so we got 1 for Trish.
Alexa Bliss could have probably gave Bianca Belair a run for her money.
Are we going for Trish or Nikki?
Shit. Honestly, if I'm putting my vote in, I'm going Nikki.
All right.
More my type.
Nikki Bella or Trish Stratus? One more. Who are we getting?
Would you vote?
Nikki.
Oh, you voted Nikki as well?
Because I like Nikki Bella.
Google.
Oh, it's tied, Dustin. It's tied 2 for 2. 2 for Trish, 2 for Nikki. Where are we going? Where are we going?
I don't give a shit because the real winner's not in it anymore. So
we'll say Nikki.
I've officially absolved myself emotionally. I've absolved myself emotionally from this game. I'm
Maurice
detached.
Versus Mickey. Maurice versus Mickey.
Maurice. Maurice.
All right, Nikki versus Maurice.
Yeah, you didn't even give them a time to fucking to guess.
They said Maurice. DJ Wavy said Maurice. You said Maurice. I said Maurice. All right, we got 1 for Nikki.
I'm going Nikki.
We got 1 for Maurice.
So did you go Nikki or Maurice?
Nikki, I love Nikki.
That's 3 then.
Nikki Bella is my Nikki Bella.
But I think you're picking with your heart. That's bullshit.
Okay. Now we're down, I think, to the final.
I do too. Under protest, though. I just want to go on record. We're down to the final under protest.
Gary Bear says Nikki. Nikki. Tony's here, and Tony says Nikki.
What's up, Tony? What's up, Tony?
Stacy Keebler for Wavy D.
I don't know if it's Dustin. No contest, Wavy D. I don't know if it's no Dustin. Contest. What?
Who were you picking? 2 for Stacy.
I would pick Nikki.
All right.
And that's not under duress or anything. I don't.
What does that mean under duress?
Well, because I can feel you. I can feel you staring at me.
Giving you like laser.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I heard it in the tone of the. Who are you gonna pick, Dustin? I can hear it. Like I can hear what I'm. So I know what I'm supposed to pick.
But the chats, 3 of them say Stacy.
Then it's gotta be Stacy. Look, Tony came in and switched the balance here.
Stacy.
Tony came in at the end and gave Stacy the win.
Our winner of the hottest girl is Stacy.
I mean, this is Nero's hottest girl.
According to Nero Yunga. I don't remember his name.
This fucking stupid bracket. Stupid.
Best bracket ever.
Y'all are bullshit. Y'all do this on purpose. Y'all do it to me on purpose.
Well, it happened.
Bianca's never going to win because y'all want to fucking torment me.
Sorry, Nikki. She's one of the main reasons why I liked wrestling at first. Was because the Bellas.
Half of them had no faces. You could see what Nero was thinking when he made that bracket. Yeah. You know what he had in mind when he made that bracket.
Yes, sir.
All right. What are we at? We're way over time again. We're going to have to get better about pacing this thing. It's only supposed to be an hour.
We're at an hour and 6 minutes.
Hour and 6? Uh-huh. Okay, we can talk real quickly. Last thing I'm going to talk about is I restarted Marvel, the MCU. After Wavy D got real excited at the announcements from he was hyping them up in the Discord chat. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of said I fell off after Thanos.
For Marvel movies.
Marvel. Mm-hmm. It splintered out. There's so much to watch. It felt like you got to watch this TV show, you got to watch that TV show, you got to watch this movie, you got to watch this cartoon. So I went back. I said, fuck it. I'm going to start at number 1. I'm going to start back. Because he told me, Wavy D told me that on the Disney app, they have a timeline that you just follow. You just start on the left and you move to the right. And so I started with Captain America. First Captain America. I'm glad I did. I didn't remember any of it. It's like watching a whole new movie for me.
I didn't even know. I've never seen Captain America. I don't think so.
And so much made more sense with a little bit. I'm not a big Marvel person. I'd like to be. I think this time I'm going to catch up and try and stay in the loop because people get so excited for these announcements, right? Dr. Doom is Robert Downey Jr. People are hyped as fuck. I'm like,
I'm not a huge person.
I don't know how that works.
I was right there with him. I was like, yeah.
I was too, right? The mask, the heel turn by Robert Downey Jr. of going from Iron Man, the biggest babyface in the MCU, to Dr. Doom, maybe the biggest heel. Phenomenal heel turn by Robert Downey Jr.
I definitely cried in both Iron Man movies.
Are those cryable movies?
I don't know. There was something in there that made me cry. It made me sad.
That's funny because I don't remember that. That's like 3rd or 4th on my list. I just know that like right now, looking at the landscape of like I got to finish. I went about halfway through Captain America last night and fell asleep. So I'll be doing this. This can probably be a 60-day event for me. I made about halfway through Captain America, but it made more sense because I knew who Agent Carter was now. I knew who Bucky was now, his best friend. It made more sense that becomes Winter Soldier and things like that. So it made more sense to me, and I was more comfortable. The first time I watched Captain America, I remember being very lost in like what was going on. So I'm restarting that. That'll be kind of updated on a maybe once a month basis of where I am. Let's see. Do you understand what's happening now? You probably can start with Infinity War and Endgame. So I watched Infinity War and Endgame. I watched both of those. Endgame is, I believe, which is the snap? I watched the snap.
Endgame.
And then I watched what happened after the snap.
Yes, we watched both of those together.
I've seen Thanos get defeated. I've seen the big, and that's where I finished. That was the end. Like, to me, I thought it was over. And then come to find out, I think we watched Loki, though. But I didn't know, like, I didn't.
The movie or the show? We watched
the show,
right? Yes.
I didn't watch the show Loki with the understanding that it was, like, branching off and creating split timelines. We watched WandaVision, which I liked, but then I've read that, like, they messed that story up post WandaVision. So, like, I want to give it a proper run through. Just start at the beginning and just run full speed ahead. I think it'd be interesting to watch them in a little bit of succession, right? Of like, now I may split movies into parts because that's how I watch movies, but I think it'd be interesting to just go Captain America to fucking Deadpool and Wolverine just in a straight line and see so much of like, we haven't started Game of Thrones yet because I forget what happened last season. So then I feel like in order to watch this season, I have to watch 2 or 3 episodes from last season, and that becomes a daunting task, and I don't catch up. So I think it'll be interesting to me to watch everything in a line so that I know what's happening.
Yeah,
I'll be very informed. Every time I move to the next movie, I will have all of the information readily available before. And so I think I will have to watch like a movie and then take a side journey down like 8 episodes of a show.
Yes.
And then come back around to like the next movie because I think it goes like movie, show, movie. And I think that I believe that I'm watching them in timeline order and not in the order they came out.
I'd rather watch them that way.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather watch for like all of them to be out and then do it that way.
I believe I'm watching them in order of the story.
Dude.
What?
Wavy D said as of July 23rd, 2024, it would take 74 0.65 hours, or 3.11 days to watch the Marvel MCU, all in order.
I'm in for a fucking journey. Mm-hmm. I'm strapped in, though. And it's going to take me even longer because...
It would take you 129 hours if you were going to watch the shows, too.
So by the end of the year, I could be caught up.
Yeah. You know?
By the time Dr. Doom comes around, I'll be ready to go.
Exactly.
I'm going to do this at my own pace.
Exactly.
I could do this,
watch them, you could be done, pretty fast.
It'd take about 5 days. Well, there's no way I'm watching them in 5 days. It may take me 5 days to watch.
That means that you gotta watch them like straight, though.
Oh yeah, no, that's 24 hours. That's turning on, just opening your eyes and just going.
Yeah.
It may take me 5 days to watch Captain America.
Probably. It happens.
I made it about halfway through last night and then passed out.
Like I said, I've never seen it also.
That is insane. But that's cool, though. To me, like that's super cool.
I get confused with all universes, like X-Men, and there's this one, and
correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe X-Men and all of that is now entered the MCU.
I don't know.
The only thing that's not a part of it is DC. DC separate thing. Batman, Superman, Aquaman.
Batman.
What?
That would be interesting.
Who's my favorite Batman?
Favorite Batman?
Christian Bale.
I think
Dark Knight.
I've never seen that movie. Michael Keaton is my Batman.
If you've never seen Dark Knight, then you don't. You have nothing to compare it to.
Which one's the one with Mr. Freeze? Which Batman is that?
Is it Val? It's not Val Kilmer, right? Is it Bruce Willis?
That's my Batman.
Not Bruce Willis. George Clooney, I think.
George Clooney.
I think it's George Clooney.
I liked that Batman.
That was a good Batman. Nothing wrong with that Batman.
Mr. Freeze.
Batman used to be my favorite superhero, but it's fell off. I think I have to assimilate over to the MCU and find a favorite superhero. That's good. That may be a topic for a week, is me trying to figure out. Used to like Nightcrawler. Real weird. That's a real weird person to like.
Nightcrawler.
Some creepy little motherfucker from the X-Men who could like disappear and come back. Looked like kind of like a blue rat.
I don't know.
Nightcrawler. Underrated. I think I liked him because of the X-Men arcade game. I was always Nightcrawler. You could disappear and pop up in another spot. I believe so.
That always reminds me of the Sunny in Philadelphia episode. Nightman.
That's the Nightman. Whoa. I'm hungry. Let's shut this down.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. We will be back tomorrow for Mike and D Tuesdays. We are Wednesday doing the React show. That's happening.
Yes.
As long as nobody gets sick again, that will be happening. Thursday we'll do the Casual Wrestling Community Show. So I'll send out some invites tomorrow and see who wants to come on and join me, and we'll do maybe we'll talk about my favorite superhero. I don't know. Maybe that show doesn't even have to be all wrestling. Maybe that show's just talking about whatever the hell I want to talk about on Thursdays.
Yeah, we'll see.
I can do whatever I want.
There you go. There's your favorite wrestler.
Y'all motherfuckers didn't pick Bianca Belair as the hottest wrestler, so I can do whatever. Thursday might just be a stream of Bianca Belair's picture on the screen in protest for the bullshit that y'all pulled on me.
All right, well then
tonight.
I'm gonna come with just a picture of Randy.
You're not coming on Thursdays.
Well,
You're not invited to Thursdays. You're not invited to Thursdays.
Roll up. You thought Liv Morgan was crazy. Just saying,
You're gonna burn my merch? I don't know. I got like 3 hoodies. I need these hoodies. As always, I'm Nerdy D. That's Level Up Lauren, and you can ring the final bell.
Ding, 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 ding. I don't know which button to press.
You can hit stream ending or in stream.
All right, there we go.